Greetings, Auto Subs, VideoJames, and we're back with 5 days of shoutouts. So, this is basically just 5 days in December, right before Christmas, where I give shoutouts to 5 channels that I'm either subscribed to, or I just find entertaining, or find worthy of getting attention. And that's basically what this series is. So, today we're actually going to be giving a shoutout to one of probably the best YouTubers I've ever seen, JonTron. That's right, the legend himself, Mr. Johnny. So, if you don't know who JonTron is, he's basically a YouTuber who reacts to a bunch of different games, some of the more obscure games, like Banjo-Kazooie, a Zoo Race. I think there were some, let me see if I can actually find some of the good titles. Okay, yeah, looking at some of the titles now, he did stuff like Starcade, where he played almost all the obscure Star Wars games. He did the food games things that he did. He did a whole bunch of stuff, actually, a lot of stuff. And JonTron gets a lot of views and just has amazing content to go along with that. So, he does the playings of the obscure games. He watches some of the more obscure videos like Howling 2, Your Sister's the Werewolf, or Titanic, The Legend Goes On. And he does sometimes skits like the Turducken Chef. He does skits in every one of his videos, which end up becoming memes. But he does skits like the Turducken video, even in the beginning of his Home Alone video, he did the skit where he and Jacques were making Christmas nuts. And JonTron just does absolutely amazing content. And I've loved JonTron for a long time. I've loved him since 2016. And his content is just absolutely amazing. His jokes are honestly leaps and bounds ahead of whatever I could ever try and come up with. And honestly, just the fact that all this stuff he does, because the way JonTron does all his content is he produces it all. Like, there's a script for it all, there's kinda research, there's money he has to put into it, he puts in own money, he has entire setups, he has lights, he has cameras, I think he has at least one camera guy, but he just does a whole bunch of stuff, and it's all self-ran, that he runs it all by himself. He does get sponsored by a lot of people. For a long time he was sponsored by Audible.com, which is basically the Amazon thing. He does just a bunch of stuff, and the fact that he doesn't let the sponsorships kind of go to his head just do absolutely amazing. And his content is, again, absolutely hilarious. If you haven't heard of JonTron by now, I honestly don't know what to say. Like, where have you been living? Have you been visiting Patrick's Star? Like, seriously, you'd have to have lived under Patrick's Rock for a millennia to not have heard of JonTron. But he does amazing stuff. It's all self-ran, and it's just absolutely amazing. I haven't seen Jacques in a while, though, which concerns me. I want to know where Jacques went. I kind of want to see what happened to the little bird dude, because Jacques was honestly... I don't want to say my favorite character, because JonTron was my favorite, but Jacques was extremely funny. I absolutely love Jacques. I actually made a YouTuber game, like a little board game, and I made Jacques one of the cards that went to that board game just because I loved him that much. But anyway, I'm giving JonTron the shout out today. And with that, I'm going to leave this video here. I don't really know what else to say besides JonTron is amazing. He is an absolutely hilarious guy. His content is absolutely amazing. The amount of effort and work and time he puts into it is honestly astounding, that I could honestly never even fathom doing that in a millennia. But anyway, I'm leaving this video here. I'll leave a link down in the description to JonTron's channel, as well as the last 5 days of shoutouts for this year. And if you guys did like this video, you can slap the like button as always, and I'll see all you beautiful people in the next video.